You thought it was over, but it's just beginning.
You finally beat it?
Yeah, now I'm on the next one.
I'm sorry.
Funny how that works. What do you apologize?
That sounds horrible.
And yes, Coco, I'm gonna put it on hard. Now this part I'm not sure, but we're gonna see if this works, loading the end data. Good lad. 17 calendar 1204 on a certain month. Western border of Calvard Republic. Altair City outskirts. Is the volume good? Yeah, I've heard the translation's much better on this. Is the volume good though? That's my main concern right now. Okay, gotcha. Here we are. Oh man, I can see the graphic improvement already. What was the time span between these two games? Like, not in-game, but like, while they were making it. Hasn't changed at all. This is the Altair Lodge. This is the place Tio was saved from 6 years ago. Such a distasteful entrance. This is as far as my guidance goes. I'll leave this place in your hands until 1700 a day. If you fail to meet the deadline, our army forces will take over. Understood. We appreciate the thorough guidance. Let's try to be careful, although going in with the famous Divine Blade of Wind should be nothing to worry about. Kirito, you were not happy about the lack of fishing? I might have to throw some in. I might have to do the most droll of activity. Get the impression we may not be welcome here. From their perspective, it's like having outsiders take care of criminals in their own territory. What are we gonna do? Just go ahead and step right in? Exactly, we can't waste time. McLean, what are the chances on traps and similar mechanisms? I assume most traps have been left shut down due to the suppression operation 6 years ago. Roaming monsters, however... Are we kicking right into it? Oh, we're kicking right into it. Oh, damn. They came from within the lodge. Here they come. We're just going straight in. Supreme Lad Arios on the team. Look at that, 7,700 health. Force tutorials, come on. I picked hard, Mr. J. Ah, it's weaker in this one. Are the buttons different? Oh no, the buttons are different. Oh no! Ah! I gotta figure this out again. Why are the buttons different? Are you gonna beat this game by tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 24-hour stream. I'm joking. I'm not actually. Don't hold me to that. No. Because this port is even shittier than Zero when they had to mod the hell out of it. Really? So the translation's better, but the port is bad. Okay, he has arts. Why do the others just not have any arts? Analyze is just a regular art now. This translation wasn't done by the porting team. This game was never translated officially. No, Mr. J, don't do that to me. Storyland, a Chinese company, half-assedly ported this to PC. Well, from the way you've made it sounds like it's still really good. Hold him to it. Fist of Love. I know, I saw that. I'm like, why does he have this? What kind of move? Dudley's into some kinky shit. Oh yeah, battle theme is good. Yeah, I know. I'd already figured that out in the other one. It just never was really pertinent to bother. Oh, stream title, yeah. I meant to do that while I was changing, sorry. Thank you for reminding me, because I actually meant to do that while changing and I didn't. Having to wait 5 years after FC's ending. Oh, yeah. I'm glad I didn't have to do that. Oh, that was kind of loud out of nowhere. Tisk, where do monstrosities like this come from? They gave off a similar vibe to the ones in the tower and temple. And the exact same species showed up in the lower strata of the Fort of Sun. Looks like they somehow managed to find shelter down here. They just don't know when to give up. We're running out of time. If we go in now, we should still be able to make it in time. Yes. I won't let them get away. Remnants of D. The reason we're here is because we were contacted by the Imperial government. A couple of months after the incident with the cult, former Chairman Hartman and the Mayor's Secretary Ernest Reyes had been exiled from the Empire after a failed attempt to seek asylum there. For reasons unknown, they found a new hiding place in Altair City at the westernmost Calvardian border. On short notice, Crossbell's new mayor discussed the matter with the Republican government in secrecy and ordered the apprehension of the two. Due to growing political constraints, the mission to apprehend the two criminals was officially entrusted to the Special Support Section. Cooperation with Section 1, the Guardian Force, and the Guild led to a highly unusual investigation team. We had spent many days in Altair City before we uncovered the whereabouts of Hartman and Ernest at the cult's old Altair Lodge. This is a limestone cave, but not one without human traces. This place was originally used as a temple some centuries ago. The DG cult then revamped the place to hold their rituals in, until that day 6 years ago. Then you took over the area with Chief Sergei and my big brother, right, Mr. Arias? When my big brother managed to rescue the only survivor, Tio. Yeah, that honestly was the only ray of sunlight within the never-ending hell we witnessed that day. Most traces of what happened back then have disappeared now. Still can't believe something horrible like that happened. They really were the scum of the world. I heard the Republican forces' hands were tied because the cult had dirt on a part of its officers, is that right? That's why the investigation was left to Sergei's squad. In retrospect, it was more like a forceful intervention of the Bracer Guild. As expected of Sergei's infamous squad. I can sort of imagine what that must have been like. Mr. Arias, where do you suspect those two headed to in the lodge? Probably to the ritual chamber, which is deep within the lodge. There's a mysterious altar similar to the one in the Fort of Sun. I don't know about Hartman, but I'm sure that's where Ernest would be heading to. Indeed. By the way, do you think that what they're up to is related to the drug, the Gnosis? We can't deny that possibility. It appears that Ernest received a fair amount of said drug from Joaquin, and to make matter worse, the red type, not the blue one. But that's the one that turns people into demons. Yeah, and if that's the case, Hartman himself might be indirectly in danger as well. Let's restrain them at all costs before it becomes impossible to do so. Problem is, I wasn't really expecting to get an upgraded model of the Enigma right before the start of this mission. They always have to get an upgraded orbment. That's right. Enigma 2, huh? In the center we insert this new Master Quartz. If these didn't arrive in time, we wouldn't have been able to use arts. I don't want to badmouth the place where Tio works, of course, but once again, the Epstein Foundation is late with announcing upgrades. Don't forget the timing could have been much worse. We still have time to prepare ourselves, so you're in no position to complain. Force received. Guess I'll hand over my spare one as well. Shield received. You two would only become a burden without one of these. Go ahead, set one of them in the center of the Enigma 2. That's why they didn't have arts. Should get access to a couple of arts then. New orbment type Enigma 2, you set a Master Quartz in the slot in the center. Open orbment from the camp menu, select Quartz, Master Quartz in the slot. Quick save, because I need to change one thing. I'm gonna have to back out of the game and change one thing. So hang on a second. Gotta go into the config and fix something. Where is it? Damn it. Coco already went AFK for dinner. I'll have to deal with it for now. Okay. Let's get it working again. Yes, yes. Huh. This is weird. So this is just like... This is like giving them a class, basically. Does this thing... No. Very weird. It's really weird. Okay, I can actually change the formation with them. Good, you're ready, right? Thank you very much for having these prepared for us. It's not like we prepared these just for you. That aside, Bannings, you know, right? You know this mission is also part of your Section 1 training. If you screw things up, you'll have to start over from the beginning again. Keep it in mind. Yes, sir. He's not really honest with his feelings, is he? He's much more passionate than he really looks. Expecting no less from he who seems he was God's rival in Section 1. Alright, let's do this. Crossbell Police Crime Investigation Section 1 Chief Detective Alex Dudley. Crossbell Guardian Force Sergeant Major Noel Seeker. And Arios McLean, Special Advisor and Embracer of the Crossbell Branch Guild. Under the Special Support Section of the Crossbell Police will now commence the search and capture mission. Our two targets are former Chairman Hartman and the Secretary of the former Mayor Ernest Rios. Deadline is 1700 today. Please, let's give it your all. I know this stuff. Okay, here's the problem. I don't know what button does what yet, so I gotta take a second to figure out what button does what. That's that one. That's that. That's also menu. Okay. I think I got this. I think I got this. Oh, they don't have master quartz in theirs? Oh, damn. Oh, they have master quartz, they just don't get bonuses at the start. What do theirs do, then? It won't let me take their quartz out. Not cool, I want to steal their stuff. This is a stone door, right? It's a gate leading to the depths. It was unlocked 6 years ago. I suspect Ernest set the lock back in place again. Is there a way to release it? There's a switch deeper on the right. It should open if you flip it. Let's give it a go. What's up, big dude? What's up, big dude? Bye, big dude. Lunches of Sepith. Or so Vanish is just a normal thing that happens now? Is this not the switch he was talking about? Okay. Are these... Mr. Arios, are these... Yeah, these are the remains of their responsiveness enhancement experiments. For experiments to enhance the 5 senses and the ability to sense the supernatural, the children here were dosed with gnosis. Damn heretics. DG cult. Even with them gone now, I still can't forgive them. Don't know what Ernest and Hartman are trying to accomplish here. We can't let them make use of this damn place a second time. Let's make a move then. Except for Dudley, equipped with the information core, its characters will not be able to see enemy information. However, you can acquire this by using a battle scope or using the Mirage Element Analyze art. The door is opened. That's gonna bug me every time, by the way. Good translation, however, they can't spell surprise attack properly. Just throwing that out there. It's gonna bug me every single time. I'm not gonna get to hear the banger of a combat theme because I'm just freaking one-shotting everything. See no real need in even fighting anything. Oh, well that one doesn't really give me much choice, huh? Oh, come on! Blue says you're a big loser. He's joking. No, he's not. Also, somebody's eating the Vanish. Bye, Oreos. Bye, Oreos' mana bar. Oh man, if I don't kill him, somebody's gonna die too. Delay his ass. Oh my god, you're kidding me! What kind of bullshit? Of all the times to get a counterattack. Oh man. And then Oreos is getting another guard turn, so I still can't kill it. This is the most powerful super boss in every game ever. What prompted Blue to say I'm a big loser? Like, where did that even come from? Did he just notice I was playing OW or something? Oh, wall of text. What he's really saying is that your chat is less active, therefore you can beat stuff faster and people think he's talking shit on you and giving him some shit. I mean, I can read and play the game at the same time. I'm sorry that he can't. I'm sorry that he has a shortcoming that he's not willing to admit. Oh god. That's why I got my ass kicked by one of these guys. Much less 4. I think the only correct decision here. What do you think the correct decision here is? This is the correct decision. That's badass. Because he was complimenting you, sort of, and I was joking. that I'm telling you that Blue says you're shit and played along with his joke. Blue needs some further educational conditioning. Wait, Coco said you beat Zero, then all this. Coco first said you beat Zero, then all this. And then Bob Ross shoots him in the head with a happy little bullet. McLean, were the monsters 6 years ago all small fries like these? No, the swarms of monsters we ran into were far more brutal than what we're seeing today. And apart from just monsters, we also had to deal with a number of mad cultists who fearlessly fought back. Hearing that's enough to irritate me. I expected no less of these two. I have to admit, I thought those monsters put up quite the challenge. They're on a whole different level. I think it's Bob with a happy little pistol. It motivates me to work hard too. Is anything the matter? Are you injured from the battle? No, I'm fine. No scratches to be found. Good, then let's move. Should be a midway intersection just beyond here. Let's make that our first goal. Of course they're not injured from the battle, because I had Arios just use his super move and one-shot everything like he does in cutscenes. Ooh. Can't quite get all of them with this one. He doesn't have any craft. I'm getting some techno vibes in this one. Just a little bit. Ario's field attack is strong? Yeah. I imagine. I'll have to test it out. I mean, he does have a freaking Sephiroth sword. Oh man, that thing hurts. Oh, stop biting him. Come on now. Nobody ever told you you could gang up on him. Going down, punk. Oh, she leveled up. HP 1 obtained. Gives her Thalos. Should be good. Wait, this is a check. Yeah, there's nothing in the chest. I didn't think they put chest messages on, but I was gonna check anyway. They wouldn't take the time out of their day to do that. Whoa, what's up, buddy? Oh, come on. Hit him. Oh, come on, what are you guys doing? Everybody hit him. You guys have the accuracy of a snail. Oh yeah, let me test this. What the? Okay, that's kind of stupid. What? I just hit him in the front and it stunned him. What is this stupidity? Hold still, buddy. Never have to fight anything again with Magic Wind Sword. Who needs combat in your video games? Just make sure they don't move. Pretend the enemies ever had a chance. One big question. Can't open the treasure chest if there's an enemy near. At least this time it makes it obvious by putting a thing over it. Long barrel. Yeah, let's get Arios's mana back here from where he vanished. Toss a save in there in case this boss actually does a thing. Or if there even is a boss. I'm imagining there's gonna be a boss. There they are. We managed to catch up. Yep, there they are. Ernest, just let me go already. I don't want to do this anymore. Oh jeez, Chairman, that would be a problem. I need you to make a comeback in the political world of Crossbell. Make me the next mayor, too. Why does he care so much about being the mayor? Just cut it out already. A comeback in the political world? Do you really think that's even remotely possible at this point? Besides, you weren't thinking that someone like you could take away Theodore Qua's position as mayor. But that's easy. Maybe not as human. Once I reach out to the true God, it'll be child's play. With the wisdom to see karma in its entirety, I can manipulate reality as I see fit. Just like the great master Joachim Gunther. You're a madman. What? Well, yeah, this happens like a month later. We finally managed to catch up. Or should I say long time no see, Lloyd and Dudley. Thank you for your hard work in Altair City. Are you implying you knew we would be coming after you? All thanks to the power of the great Gnosis, you following our whereabouts, your arrival in Altair City, locating us and getting approval of the Republican Army to track us down up to this point. I foresaw it all. How could you possibly know all this? It's like he was able to sense our moves through some mysterious perceptual ability. That means you're from the Crossbell Police? Damn it, I see no other way out. Please, I'll turn myself in. Just arrest this lunatic. Oh my, lunatic, that's rude. It goes without saying. Former Chairman Hartman and Ernest Rios. In accordance with autonomous state law, you're hereby under arrest and charged for breaking out of prison and numerous other crimes. Quietly surrender at once. Why the rush? Today I will succeed Master Joachim and open the door to D. Whatever D is. He wants the D, guys. Let's give him the D. Oh, these guys again. Some kind of archaism? These are the magic dolls that froze over a Geofront B2 division. Lady and gentlemen, please excuse us from now. In the meanwhile, have fun with these guardians left behind by Master Joachim. Let me go! You won't get away. It's like these monsters are unlike your average opponent. Don't hold back now. Oh, they got a lot of health. Oh, that's the wrong button. Reacquainting myself with buttons here. Weak to fire, wind, earth, and time. Very weak to fire, though. Ooh. Yeah, let's just go get him. Really? They really need to spread out. Also, I realize I like the combat and I can enjoy the grind, so in dungeons I slaughter everyone until I get barely any experience. I do that accidentally. I don't do that as a, I like the combat, I do that as a, these enemies are in my way and oh shit, I'm not getting any experience anymore. That adds to my slowness. I don't know if you saw the fight before the final boss in Zero, but I also like to abuse broken ass game mechanics. So like, you know, spamming AT delay on people. I'll have to make a highlight of that fight before the final boss. It's time for rocket launchers. I don't know if Kirito's still here, but if you are, rocket launchers. Wow, 800 damage. I'm simply blown away. Kapow. Ragnavriel is powering up. Time to lay down the hammer. Crunch. Ah, it still didn't kill him. There we go. No? He still survived? Oh, come on. Oh no. That's bad. Serious Dudley with the hammiest ass crap. That and the Fist of Love, too. Oh man, they've got to spread out. That is bad. Okay, he healed up so he can spread. Get these guys the hell out of there. He steals life on hit, huh? If she survives, she can heal herself. She's probably gonna get killed. Oh no, he's powering up to do that shit again. Man, I'm not used to their movement being so low. At least they challenge you a little bit with this boss. Ah, you missed. I mean, Arios can probably just one-on-one this guy. Just throwing that out there. But it is nice to have the other people actually doing things. I'm gonna lose the team rush for the heal, but that's fine. Super healing. And then he stole the heal turn with the super healing. And proceeded to get counterattacked, so it didn't matter anyway. And he's gonna get shot a couple times. Oh, we're just beating the crap out of him now. Yeah, I got the level. Huh. Win in battle, losing cutscene. The two of them are down on the ground, and these two are just like, ah, we don't care. What a waste of time. Let's chase after them. You two? Forgetting somebody? What's the matter this time? Can't you move? I'm fine. Dudley, above you. They had to take away the overpowered characters. Trembles from the battle causing weaker gravel to collapse. The gap's too far to just leap across. You don't say! Nothing to do about it now, just wait there, we'll settle things alone. Even you two shouldn't rush in without proper support. No, let's act separately. There are two routes leading to the depths. This way is one of them. And the other one, could that be the other one? It's the longer of the two, but we should end up in the same room. And that settles it. Banning's Master Sergeant Seeker. We'll go ahead and pursue them. Meet with us later in some way. I'm gonna give those crafts that can be combined a go. Yay, combo craft. Lloyd Noel learned Brave Hearts. I hope the enemies are gonna take it a little easy on me then, because I don't know how well I'll be able to handle those guys without being able to blast the hell out of them. I mean, at least that win in fight losing cutscene was actually realistic because the two of them were getting their asses beat in the fight. While Arios probably could have just soloed the entire fight and been just fine. Oh, that just pissed it off. Oh, we got an insta-kill in there though. Should be good. It doesn't even have that much health. And having insta-kills in the mix when there's only 2 party members, this could get really bad. Team rush with 2 members. Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, that's bad. Did it just steal my EP? Don't do that. I'm not entirely convinced that the translation is correct, considering it should be saying that they're preparing arts or something, but it's giving me some weird characters and shit. Yeah, I kind of figured. You're back, Kirito. You missed the rocket launcher. I fired the rocket launcher. I'll do it again in a minute. Let's wait until I run into another boss fight. I know you like the rocket launcher. Ah, is that thing draining my mana? Don't do that. Dude, I need that mana. Had to take care of Bunny Cage. Nicholas Bunny Cage. You should get a bunny and name it Nicholas and then put him in a cage. If you get a boy bunny. Yeah, see that? Now you got it. Gotta name him Nicholas, put him in a cage. Whoa. What the hell is that? I guess that boss fight came faster than I thought it was going to, huh? Smoke of insanity. I don't have any way to analyze it, so I guess I gotta use a battle scope. Weak to fire and space. Alright, here we go. Here we go, Kirito. Boom. Got him. The big rocket. It's a lot harder with just the two of us. It is, but we'll manage. Like Randy was, you're another Guardian Force member I can rely on. Your training must have been completely different from an ordinary policeman. Don't flatter me, please. If I have to say I rely on weaponry strength. Mastering powerful weaponry is a result of training itself. Also, we're at the same age, but you're so much better at driving than I am. It's because I've been practicing every day since enrolling at the age of 15. Also, a lot to Commander Sonia. Her guidance has been excellent. Even if the drills were gruesome. Vice Commander Sonia. No, wait, she's Commander Sonia now. Really seems she trains you a lot if you work under her. Remember Randy mentioned that even he had a really hard time. Seems so. Senior Randy, he's in the middle of rehabilitation training right now, isn't he? Yeah, he is. If only Randy was here, or Ellie and Tio for that matter. With them around us, there'd be nothing to be scared of anymore. I guess so. Now that you mention it, the balance within Special Support Section is amazing. Your role's defined so clearly you can handle anything. It saved me so often. Even out of battle, their different specialties help me in many ways. Did this me or did Ellie get more well endowed in that picture? Wonder what they're up to right now. So it's only been a month, but they're making it sound like they all split up or something, like they're not the big happy family anymore. Looks like boobs are bigger. Yeah, she got more well endowed. Going through those trials and tribulations made your boobs grow. Oh, Kirito, I can't remember if I told you I started uploading everything to YouTube as well, so if any of the videos disappear before you can get to them, they'll be on there. That's another door. Stone door shut tight. No good, huh? Should be a switch around here like the door near the entrance. Yeah, let's look around. Wonder how Mr. Dudley and Mr. Arios are holding up on their side. Pretty sure those two aren't capable of slowing down, though the enemy's still in possession of Gnosis in those dangerous dolls. We shouldn't get too optimistic now. Times like this, it'd be helpful if we could contact them with our enigmas. That's still only possible within the borders of Crossbell and in the autonomous state of Lemon where the Foundation is established. Now that you mention it, having that functionality sure came in handy. We're also able to receive friends support. Would be nice if she was really of help. Worried about if she's properly working considering how she is. Talking about when she came to see us off at the station with Kia before we departed to Altair City, right? Isn't that alright? She was worried about you. It's not enough reason for skipping during working hours to come see me. After all, she did try to board the train together with Kia. This time Kia too was throwing one of her rare tantrums. Yes, Mr. Lloyd, please be very careful, okay? Well, don't let your guard down. Even though they're fugitives right now, they still are affiliated with the cult. Wolf. The dog had to show up to say wolf. Lloyd, come back safely, okay? Kia will be a good girl and wait for you. People important to us are waiting in Crossbell. Whatever happened, let's make this mission a success and head back. Wolf. Oh. What? Oh, so they made it to where all the party members get jumbled up if you get ambushed now too, huh? Wonder how that works if you have more than 4 party members, if it'll throw in, like, backup members for the fight or something. Probably will. Ooh, not confusion. That's a nasty trick to be putting on somebody at this level. Rock Domina. Can't reach. Did 1 damage. What in the world? Oh, these things are ridiculous. I'm gonna have to check and see what they're up to. Physical attacks hardly affect it. Weak to pretty much all elements, strong against time and space. Can be AT delayed for all it's worth. Huh. This is not good. Still barely did anything. Now they're both casting Quake. What are they weakest to? Water? Get him with the Icicle Edge. Hope he survives this. Yeah. Wow, that still barely did anything. This is not good. Are we weaker to fire or earth? Fire by a little bit. If I can kill one of them, this should get a lot easier. Ah, it's gonna get to steal that, isn't it? Wait, no, not if I do this. Yeah, I got rid of that one. It's a big spellcaster fight. Got him. Took him out. Poison obtained. They give him new arts? Oh yeah, he's got Quake now. Costs a lot to cast it though. After that fight, I need to save too. That was pretty rough. Oh man, I don't actually remember which way I came from. That's not good. I definitely don't want to fight any more of those guys. That's not the correct way through. Oh man. Oh shit. That sucks. Knock my phone over. Hang on a second. I did it again. I'm messing it all up. I'm breaking it everything. Got it. Okay. Now, let's hijack that insta-kill turn over there. I don't know if that'll catch both of them. It won't. Oh man, how many turns are they gonna get? I need to just steal their turns. I should have stolen on the insta-death turn though. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. That's not good. That's very bad. Excuse me, do I get a turn? There we go. They are very fast, though. It's quite annoying. Some of these fights are really dangerous. Oh, there's the switch. Oh no, not you. Not you. I hate these things all so much. Oh, come on. Oh man, come on. That's not where I was trying to aim that. It's hard to aim those little tiny circles when they're all standing right next to each other. And these bosses are no joke, dude. They're kicking my ass. Oh, he's gonna get a rush turn. Oh man. We're living on the edge here. Got rid of that thing. That's the main problem. This little dude ain't doing much. He just keeps like humping me. Yeah, level up. Alright. Good job. Even so, what could be the real purpose of that Ernest to come here? Didn't look like the former chairman tagged along voluntarily. I have no idea, but it looks like he's trying to obtain a power similar to the one Joachim had. Same as the cult's mastermind. You mean the power he used to control the Mafia and the Belgard Gate unit? What's worse though is it also allows him to look into the hearts and memories of people. This guy, he's peeking into our memories? Could it be that he's recreating them? That's all kinds of horrible. The ways in which you can abuse that power are pretty much limitless. To make things worse, you can see everything. The trick behind Master Kia's disappearance, the truth behind your older brother's death, and the inevitable fate of Crossbell. Mr. Lloyd? No, it's nothing. At any rate, we have to stop Ernest before he ends up the same way Joachim did. Definitely, we have to catch him alive. Don't blame yourself for Joachim's death. Still, I was just thinking I could have caught him without him dying. No, it's far too late for that now. If I keep moping around like this, Randy will surely yell at me again. Let's go, we need to meet up with Mr. Arios and Mr. Dudley. There they are. It's exactly as Master Joachim had said. I should be able to accomplish my goal without any further delay here. Enough of this madness. You and Joachim are completely bonkers. Don't drag me along into your crazy delusions. Of all people, are you really in the position to say that? I recall a certain paradise, was it? Should someone using that place really call me bonkers, I wonder? It's only because I was tricked by a pawn of the cult to go there. If I had known it was such a distasteful place, I never would have gone there. Having me serve that strange drug, it's me who's the victim here. Me. Oh geez, and do you think society would believe that kind of story? I'm sure Crossbell Times would love to run a full-feature story on that. Freeze! It's the cops! The police people. Oh my, you again? I'd hoped I'd scattered the annoying lot, but two cockroaches managed to slip through. That giant altar, so this is the innermost chamber of the lodge. Where are Mr. Arios and Mr. Dudley? Oh, the Divine Blade of Wind and Section 1's ace? I left them a little something to prevent them from intervening. Those 10 magic dolls should give them a great workout. 10 of those monsters? Be sure I used everything I inherited from my master. That said, those toys should be enough to get rid of those 2 pests for me. Means I can go ahead and focus myself on leisurely fulfilling my goal. As if we'd let you. Put your hands up and surrender. Oh my, you don't seem to understand the situation. At any rate, I was asking myself why I couldn't see Ellie with you, but I see she temporarily left the special support section to assist Mr. McDowell, right? No, wait, did you just read Mr. Lloyd's memory? Furthermore, cooperation between the new mayor and chairman to create a new order and laws. How interesting. This would make it easier for the special support section to make their moves, gaining new political foothold, I see. Seems like something the new mayor would do. I must say, quite an interesting venture. I must say it's saddening that someone like Ellie wastes her potential at the police. Once I take office as mayor, I'll have the special support section disbanded. And I'll hire Ellie as my personal secretary and make the most of her abilities. Oh yes, that sounds perfect. I'll just do that. Stop messing around. Like hell, I'd let you drag Ellie into your messed up delusions. It's not like a brat like you would be a good match for her in the first place. I'll have to weed out the rotten bud so she can open up her eyes. Isn't that? Yeah, demonize the effect of the red gnosis. Feels so good to have my powers awakened in this holy place. How about some modest offering before I realize my great desires? I'll have you struggle, squirm, and writhe before me. One target confirmed. Commence operation. I can't reach him with it? Oh, that's stupid. Weak to all elements. Can't be AT delayed. Oh, she got muted. Might need to move to the side so they don't get zapped at the same time. Weakest to earth. Ooh, that hurt. It's powering up. Beat the crap out of him. Oh, he's S-crafting me. Not cool, dude. Oh, that really freaking hurt, dude. Double rush turns, huh? Ooh. He's gonna power up again. Time to team up on him. Oh, burning finger. Wake up, dude. Can't delay him. Can't really do anything to stop him from getting that. Ooh, that's gonna suck. Oof. Oh no, that killed him. Can't use Stayless. Oh, he's powering up and immediately using it. Got him. What the? Our attacks have no effect on him at all? Oh dear, leaving whenever you want is troublesome for me. After all, this is not the autonomous state Congress where you did whatever you want. Ernest, you... Don't worry, he's still a valuable asset to me, so I just had him lose consciousness. Still, are you really in the position to be worrying about others right now? This lodge was built right on top of a septium vein. If my powers awakened, I'll be able to open the door to D, just as my master had told me. Oh shit, he turned into Super Satan too. Didn't I just beat up Super Satan? This is just like that time with Joaquin. This is the state my master obtained. Now I'll be able to foresee everything. Why? Why don't I see anything? Something's off. Why? Why can't I see D? Why can't I feel the breath of the true God? This is not what I had been told. Hang in there. What if everything Joaquin told you were lies? Silence. Silence, silence, silence. Whatever. First I'll just sacrifice you. Then I'll return to Crossbell and claim the divine child in Ellie. Ooh, big old sword. What a monster. Farewell then. Pathetic little piles of regrets. Here they are to save the day. Yada yada. Seems we made it just in time. Lloyd, Sergeant Major Noel, you did excellent so far. Same could be said about you two. I'm really glad to see you're okay. Those 10 dolls sure knew how to keep us busy. Save the talk for later. We need to take them down first. This is no common enemy. Use everything you got. It's like I was just here. I was just there, and now we're going back. Ugh, we'll just kill him right off the bat, why don't you? Still weak to elements of all sorts. Weakest to Mirage. No, it's weakest to Space and Earth. Don't really have those. This is also familiar to you? I know, Mr. J, that's what I was just saying. It's like I was just here. I was just there, and now we're going back. Unbelievable. Presumably they wanted me to have some deja vu. They weren't expecting it to be from 30 minutes ago. Only thing I can imagine. Hopefully the floor won't open up on me and suck my people down into the water. They expect it a year later or something? Yeah. Yeah, not 30 minutes later. Surely. Can't use arts right now. Do you have support? Crest? Here. Heal. I'm gonna have to get them to split up. They're too close together, so they're both getting hit. Randy is an expert on floors collapsing. Yeah, but he's not here, so we don't have to worry about it. Caught that while I was streaming. It wasn't this Randy either. Tio got thrown in too. Oh man, that was something else. I did not expect the floor to collapse. Time to take off the coat. Was it glowing? Because I didn't notice that. Oh boy, here we go with this. Honestly, this is harder than the actual final boss was because I don't have gimmicks to get out of it this time. Oof. Yeah, I don't have any gimmicks to, like, cheat it. All you need's an Arios. Yeah, again, Arios could probably just solo the boss. Just like last time, Arios could probably just solo the boss. I probably don't actually need anybody else to do this. Ah, shit. Yeah, let's get him. Got him. Yeah, level up. Aww. Good work. He's coming, watch out. Ooh. Is he melting? It's the same as what's written in Joaquin's death report. Well, if he hadn't been such a dumbass. I don't wanna die. Well, maybe if you hadn't been such a dumbass. How pitiful. Mr. Lloyd? Hey, what are you... Ernest, pull yourself together. You can't give up here. You're still yourself, right? You didn't take the same large dose of red noses like Joaquin did. There's still hope for you, so don't give up now. Mr. Lloyd? He's using the power of friendship on the enemy, guys! Why do you go so far for someone like me? That's irrelevant here. Sure, you did commit crimes, but still, even if you did, that's no reason to just let you die down here. Also, I'm sure your death would still sadden Ellie and Chair McDowell. So please pull yourself together. It didn't work? Isn't there anything we could do about this? You can figure that a case like this is not among our expertises, right? The real expert apparently just arrived in time. What? Oh, adios, thou art the high in heaven. With thine light have this lost lamb who is drawn to evil return home. Testament citation. It's fucking Kevin. Sorry, we're kind of run out of time, so treatment first, introductions later. Mind if I take over from here? Ah, yes. Third is skippable. Almost at your limit, huh? Let's see what we can do. Don't give up, okay? Here we go. Oh, azure seal of mine shining from the abyss. Sweep away the miasma with light and guide this lost lamb towards salvation. What in the world is that light? He's back. Whew, I did it somehow. How is he? He just fainted. He's not gonna wake up for a couple of days, but it's not as if his life's on the line or anything. That's good to hear. That aside, who on earth are you? You do seem like a church priest, though. Why are you here? Mr. Arias, you haven't even told them about me. You told me you weren't sure whether you could make it in time. Considering your position, I hid it just in case. Oh, I see. Thanks. You haven't changed one bit, still as thoughtful as ever. Same could be said about you. Thank you, really. Thank you for coming. Seems you got yourself insurance on your own. I assume you're a member of the Growlsritter, part of the Congregation for the Sacraments of the Septian Church. Growlsritter? Congregation for... I mean the ones tasked with the retrieval of artifacts? Bingo. Nice to meet you. Name's Kevin Graham, member of Septian Church's Growlsritter. I'm the one who received a call from Mr. Arias who asked me to participate here. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Kevin Graham. Yep, see? It's too bad third was skippable, man. Never would have got that hot lore. Well then I'll leave the escort of those two to you, Mr. Dudley. Sure, I'll handle this. Father Kevin, allow me to express my gratitude. Although honestly I would have preferred you contacted us beforehand. Well, I really wanted to do that, but I couldn't. The Growlsritter aren't warmly welcomed in Crossbell. Guess it's because of Archbishop Iralda. He's the head of the Crossbell parish. According to what Teacher Marvel said before, you're experts in thaumaturgy. Yeah, that's what we do. Stuff happened and now the Archbishop hates us big time. He pretty much prohibited the Growlsritter from setting foot into Crossbell, like, ever again. Archbishop Iralda. I met him once and he looked like a very strict person. Who needs callbacks? Skippable. And jazzy. Being strict he sure is. I've never met such a stubborn man. Well, because of all the stuff we did, I hardly blame him for it, but still, guess we just gotta play the waiting game. All the stuff you did. I think only the whitewashing of artifacts counts as inexcusable. Father Kevin, you really helped us out. Once again, thank you. Mr. Arias, didn't I owe you a big one anyway? What I really wanted was to join you on this trip related to that cult. Well, I don't want to upset the Archbishop, so please let me know if you learned something. Yeah, I'll contact you through the guild if I find out something. Lloyd, Sergeant Major Noel, you really did a good job this time. I didn't think I was particularly useful, though. That's not true, you really helped us out today. But I agree I still have a long way to go. Actually, I should have led you all until the proper arrest, however. Don't be conceited. You two should have borne in mind that after all, the official stance was an arrest by the sports section. Moreover, do you think you haven't really been useful? Self-admonition's okay, but objective self-evaluation and situation assessment are required for a first-class detective. Keep that in mind since you were in Section 1, although for training. He doesn't really express what he really thinks. You could at least tell him he did a good job. Oh, shut up. At any rate, Bannings, with this, your Section 1 training is over. Combined with the things you learned, you can make use of it for a new start in the next case. Yes, thank you very much. And we'll go on ahead. I'll be counting on you if there's some other things we cooperate on. Good work. Good work. Good work. Good work. Aren't you two a lucky bunch, being blessed with such wonderful mentors despite different perfections? Yes, we really are. That's right, Chief Sergei is one too. So what's the plan? Are you taking the train back to Crossbell? Yeah, that's the plan. That's right, Father Kevin, what will you do now? It's only one stop to Crossbell. I'd like if you could drop by our place and let us thank you. I appreciate your thoughts, but I have to meet someone after this. Actually, I'd want to ask you in detail about the cult too, but... DG cult. I suspected, does the church know something? Nope, not a thing. Last time we got involved was during the incident 4 years ago. 4 years ago. After the simultaneous suppression and unmasking operation in which all countries' armies and the guild collaborated. After that, we suppressed a lodge they didn't have any info about. Just between you and me, it was a lodge that could be said to be the worst even among the cult. Frankly speaking, there were a bunch of guys who made crazy rituals with human experiments more than you could think. They were really the lowest of scum. Actually, at that time, Mr. Arios really helped us a lot. Since I owed him a huge one, it really helped me that I could aid him this time. Thanks to you, we could arrest the culprit still alive. Thank you very much. You really helped us out. No, just like the 4 Eyes said before, it was thanks to you we succeeded in one way or another. Thanks to me? What barely saved that guy were your words. If not for those, even with my treatment, I probably would not have been able to save him. Is that so? Yes, I'm sure it is. It seemed that because Mr. Lloyd spoke to him desperately, he was able to get himself back. Special support section, was it? Let me hear the details on another occasion. With this, the cold incident has been settled for now, but something else could come up. And we'll excuse now. Thank you for your hard work. Good work. Good work. Lloyd, eh? Looks like quite the promising fellow. Seemed to even help dear Estelle and Joshua. Still, just this time the odds were against him. Skippable. We wouldn't even know who this was if we skipped the game. What's with the bag? That little stand over there sells Altier's specialty roasted chestnuts. Dry and nice with an exquisite sweetness, a nice piece of work they are. And so that's why you decided to buy an entire bag of them? Really leave me here wondering whether you'll be fine on your own. I could tag along, you know. No, your reputation is bad enough as it is, Kevin. If Archbishop Geraldo finds out that you snuck in, he'd burn you at the stake. Would he really go that far? That's all thanks to that case with Owen and the Congregation for Divine Worship. After that incident, their attitude towards the Congregation for the Sacrament seemed to have only hardened more. That's exactly why it's ideal I go alone camouflage. You know that too, right, Kevin? Fine. Honestly, our Secretary General too, why sending this one of all people? It was an appropriate decision. You too, Kevin, don't do anything reckless when I'm not around. Don't cause worries for Mr. Caesar and Mr. Marcus. Fine, I get it, but Rias, really be careful, okay? The place where you're headed, frankly speaking, it wouldn't be strange if something were to happen. Call me in case of emergency and trust on your trump card, okay? I'll keep that in mind, but is the situation really that bad? Yeah, due to the implication of both the sacred and profane worlds. Looks like they also started to make their moves in secret. Demon City Crossbell, it could really become like that name says. Third is so skippable, we wouldn't even know who that character was. Like, who is this Kevin's talking to? They weren't in second chapter. Man, they really are good at introducing new characters, aren't they? Still, I'm glad I could do my duties without problems. Honestly, I was nervous I would have stood in your way. You're prone to worry, eh? Even Commander Sonia recommended you, Sergeant Major, because she thought you were an acceptable match for us. At any rate, once again, it's a pleasure to work with you from now on. Mr. Lloyd, could you please? From now on, I'm going to officially impose on you for some time. Not even wearing the uniform, that Sergeant Major is a little, you know. Yeah, that's true. What do we do then? Mind addressing you informally? No, I don't. Please do that. And Noelle, it's a pleasure to work with you. So if you're fine with it too, let's address each other more directly. Because we have the same age and are colleagues, I'd like you to not fuss about that. Why do they get so worked up about this? That culture shock will never wear off. I think it's not something to consider so seriously. Even Ellie and Randy talk to each other casually without minding the difference in age. Like if I set to do it once, I'd quite never be able to revert back. You don't have to force yourself. You have a virile temperament at heart. Maybe it's my dad's influence. Being a severe man, he disciplined Fran and I since we were little. Wait, I met your mother many times, however, Daddy passed away about 10 years ago. He's in the Crossbell Guardian Force and, you know, it happened in an incident while on duty. Could it be that your joining the Guardian Force was... I don't think I've realized it at all. Could be possible I did it because I wanted to protect the land of Crossbell like my dad. In that sense, Fran could be the same, although she chose a different post. Sorry, it's nothing. However, you coming at special support section has really helped us. It's true we're lacking members, but we can't predict what will happen in the future, you see. An honor to be said something like that. But with the Mafia gone, even the city public order has improved, right? The Hayway are still there, but it seems they aren't doing any conspicuous moves. Just on the surface. However, what I can say is that the Ravacha organization was carrying out a certain role. In a sense, they were keeping public order in Crossbell. Mafia was keeping public order in Crossbell. Accordingly, though, try to think about the unique situation in Crossbell is in. Although it has autonomy, it's not independent as a state, and it's always hindered by the two major powers. The law managing crimes is full of holes and it almost doesn't have immigration regulation. Properly speaking, it's a place where the rampancy of the Hayway or other criminal organizations and terrorists is not strange. And until now, Ravacha's role was to keep at bay all that. I don't want to admit it, but I can't deny that it brought a set order to the underground world. And out of the blue, they got annihilated by getting involved in the cult incident. Power balance collapses. Could be said the same for the Imperial faction and Republican faction congressmen who lost their standing. Having lost their spokesman, there's a high possibility that pressure from both countries will become more open than before. That's why I think the new mayor is having expectations from us. I see. Finally understand. Is that the reason why Miss Ellie, Senior Randy, and Tio temporarily left the special support section? Yeah, in order to be able to do more advanced activities, cooperating as much as possible with all quarters in lieu of the new situation. I too got trained at Section 1 and learned many things. Furthermore, because we lacked help, we requested for new fighting potential. It's an honor to have been called here. Now that I think about it, what's wrong? About him, the other new member I met before, you know? Frankly speaking, it was so unexpected that I'm wondering about the whole story. Ah, him, eh? That's when we begun to look for new staff. He came to visit us, because he even had a recommendation for the new mayor. We couldn't turn him down. Recommendation from the mayor? It appears you received a letter of recommendations as a thank you for having helped with the IBC crisis. Your Xbox controller won't connect to your Xbox? Well, have you tried getting a PlayStation instead? To begin with, it seems he had heard from somewhere. Oh shit, I got the text on auto, I can't. Though he himself nonchalantly said it seemed not. I'm just gonna have to read along with it. I gotta get the text off of auto. Sure, he's not a bad guy. His personal history is unknown. He knows the underworld very well and even works as a host or something. You have no audio on the stream? Saying it myself somehow started to become worried. It's alright. It's true he has a caustic and foul tongue, but it didn't look like a bad kid. Hearing that from you, I'm relieved. Because frankly speaking, I thought you two wouldn't be able to cooperate. It's true I too ended up being made fun of by him, but if I had to say, it seems he has more fun by teasing you, Mr. Lloyd. Alright, Mr. J. Good work. Wonder if it's better not to tell him that Frank kicked the fuss about him. To all the passengers. We arrived shortly at the autonomous state of Crossbell City. Customers using airliners going to La Berlin Rim Inferior, please make a transfer. Furthermore, in accordance with the Zamurian Railroad Public Corporation rules, this train will stop for about 30 minutes at Crossbell Station. Persons headed to the Erebony region above presenting entry written permits are asked to be subjected to inspections. We arrived in the blink of an eye. Although having been away for some days, somehow feels kind of nostalgic. Kia, I hope she didn't feel lonely. With whom did you talk at IBC 16th floor the night of the cult incident? Oh, it's letting me pick who I bonded with. Okay. We have both been busy and we didn't have to get to go have fun there yet. When Theo comes back, I'll absolutely keep that promise. Ah, sorry. By the way, Noelle, have you ever gone to the theme park? Michelin, although only once with Fran. It let me transfer, I just guess it didn't work. The attractions are fun too, but Mishi's cute. Oh god, Mishi. I'll have to tell Coco that it didn't register the save data clear. Because it asked for it and I gave it to it, so I don't know. Getting off the train. Ah, of course she was just waiting. Tackle hug. Kia, have you come to pick me up? Yes, I'd heard you'd be coming home today. Are you okay? Aren't you hurt anywhere? No, I'm fine. I'm back, Kia. Welcome back, Lloyd. And welcome back too, Noelle. More tackle hug. What, Fran? I'm glad you're all in one piece, big sis. Welcome back. You aren't hurt, right? As you can see, I'm fine. By the way, only a few days have passed. You shouldn't be exaggerating this much. Don't get it, big sis. It's not a matter of time. Right, Kia? Yeah, exactly. Somehow now it's sank in that we came back. Really? Are you already back? Yeah, I came back just yesterday. Also finished helping grandfather so I can be reinstated from today too. Hey, Lloyd, Ellie, why are you staring at each other? No, it's nothing. That's right, 'cause we didn't see each other for some time and unintentionally felt nostalgic and so on. Oh, they're so lovey-dovey. As I thought those two have that kind of relationship. According to my diagnosis, it doesn't look like a definite relationship. If you're interested, you could still have a chance. Wouldn't do such a... I miss Noelle too, thank you for your hard work. Anything dangerous happen? Occasionally Lloyd does some reckless things. No, Miss Ellie too, thank you for your hard work. If I remember correctly, you were touring all countries accompanying Chairman McDowell, right? Although it's not that I gave him a great help. You could get many kinds of interesting information. Let me hear about it later. Now there would be nothing better if Tio and Randy came back too. Well, those two are probably going to come back by this month. More importantly, Lloyd, were you able to settle things? Yes, we arrested both of them safely. Mr. Dudley and Mr. Arias are escorting them to prison. Well, at this it can be said the incident about the cold has been settled for the time being. I think you know this, but see that you change your way of thinking little by little. Yes, I intend to do that. As for Noelle, it's nice to meet you officially. You can start from today, right? Noelle Seeker, starting today, it'll be my honor to be transferred to the Special Sports section. Now pick Sis as your colleague, too. It can be less formal, I don't mind. Probably heard it from Sonya, too, but we have our own pace. For the time, you'll do away with the military-style hierarchy. I'll try. Looks like you're all here. Oh man, he's got different clothes. Wazi. Thanks for all your hard work. Judging by the look of things, it seems it went well. Yeah, because your intel, we somehow managed to get in touch with an informant at Altair City. Where in the world did you get such intel? Needs a thief to catch a thief, they say. Did it just for you. I'm happy if I was useful. Hey, you're too close. Why are you acting up? What a silly question. It's because your reaction would have been funny. What else? Listen here. Really puzzling kid. Somehow it seems fun. How nice the special support section is. They're big Zisky and you can see Mr. Lloyd in trouble too. Being envied is the problem. Oh boy, leave the jokes at that. At any rate, these are the starting members of the renewed Special Sports section. Lloyd Bannings is the leader. Ellie McDowell is leader assistant. Noelle Seeker from the Guardian Force. Wazi Hemisphere is a special associate member. Today at 18:30 I declare the Special Sports section restarted. Because funnier jobs than before are going to drop in, you can look forward to them. Intro video time. We anime now. Super anime. See, Campanella's gonna be getting all into this. Had to unplug the Xbox from the power and wait a minute and plug it back in. Did you plug the PlayStation in, though? That would have been the correct decision. Yeah, Kirito, from the looks of it, it looks like Wazi is one of the main characters in this. So you'll have your Wazi fix. Like, he's officially on the team. Prologue end. That was effed up. Oh, man. 2 days after the arrest at Altair Lodge. Dog and cat. Oh, they got the side blocked off? What are we adding onto the building? What is that big old building? I don't remember that being there before. Or is that the bank? Sure looks not like a bank. Still don't have audio? Yes, if you came in. The support requests you deal with at the sports section, eh? Basically, they're sent to us together once per day. Left to our discretion how many to do, but those with urgent written on should be done without fail. Indeed, it's reasonable. I mean, if they take too long, you can resume them. Guess that'll happen. At any rate, if we check them every day, even the displayed period will change. Yay! Explanation of mechanics in the game. This is basically just a tutorial. Okay, save the game quickly. Let's check what we got on. They don't have a master quartz yet. He's forced into a space slot. Oh, boy. Well, it is awful late. So I feel like we might be calling it here for now.